Life insurance secures your children's financial future, covering their upbringing, education, and daily needs, even if you're not there to provide. Marriage intertwines finances with shared expenses and debts. Life insurance ensures that if one spouse passes, the other isn't solely burdened by these obligations. A mortgage is often a family's largest debt. Life insurance can pay off the remaining balance, ensuring your loved ones keep their home free of that financial burden.
Hungry for flavor that's muy delicioso? Come on down to Two Amigos Mexican Restaurant, right in the heart of Barberville, Kentucky. At Two Amigos, you'll always be greeted with fast, friendly service and a smile that feels like family. From sizzling fajitas to cheesy enchiladas and fresh-made guacamole, every bite is packed with authentic Mexican flavor that will keep you coming back for more. So grab your friends, your family, even your co-workers, and visit Two Amigos Mexican Restaurant, where great taste and good times meet in southeastern Kentucky.
Located at 511 South Main Street, Corbin, Kentucky, Sugar Booger's Custom Cakes has been bringing delicious treats to the Tri-County area for over a decade. Whether it be a cupcake, cookie, cake pop, brownie, or a signature one-of-a-kind custom cake that will be the star of any event, Sugar Boogers has you covered. Easy online ordering with polite, knowledgeable staff guaranteed to make each experience easy and stress-free. Go check them out on Facebook or give them a call for a free estimate. Sugar Boogers Custom Cakes for all occasions, 606-344-6595. Woo, woo.
Are you a jerky jerk?
You're holding it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Just give me 1 second.
RJ's Beef Jerky. Real jerky for real jerky jerks.
Can you give me a piece?
Yeah, of course.
Step into Harvey's on Main, where your most cherished moments come to life. Located in the heart of downtown Corbin, their stunning ballroom sets the perfect stage for weddings, receptions, and celebrations of every kind. Relax and prepare for your big day, designed with comfort and elegance in mind. From intimate gatherings to grand celebrations, Harvey's on Main offers a rustic, timeless atmosphere that makes every event unforgettable. Your day, your way. Celebrate with Harvey's on Main.
Kick off your boots, come gather round. We're digging up secrets that can't stay down. Bigfoot's out there in the midnight air. Aliens watching from who knows where. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, CIA. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. Oh! From small town whispers to city lights, we're hunting the truth in the dead of night. Conspiracies spin and the rumors fly. Country Cupid is gonna tell you why. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, secrets to break. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. Footsteps in the woods, lights in the sky. Some call it crazy, we just ask why. Laugh if you wanna, but you just might see there's more to the world than they want it to be. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, secrets to break.
In a world where feelings are protected and men have traded big, beautiful beards for man purses and man buns, comes to you a podcast you always wanted and never knew you needed. A podcast where feelings are left at the door and conversations happen unfiltered and no sugarcoating.
What is going on? Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, wherever you find us at. Today is a very special day. It's our 80th episode, guys.
What is going on Facebook,
That's right.
YouTube, anywhere you can watch us streaming?
I was just thinking he needs some coffee.
What happened? What happened?
So monotone.
Jericho's been stuck in this room for 2 days, putting together ads and all this other stuff that we're doing. And man, he just that energy. Guys, welcome to 2026. This is our first episode of No Sugarcoating Podcast on our new business page. Thank all of you guys for finding it. Please share it. Please share it. Everybody's watching. If you can just hit that share button, that way everybody can find this page, because we're trying to move from the old page to this one to kind of business and monetize the page. That way we can start making money to do some of the things that we're doing in the community, and we can start getting paid too. So please share the page.
The profile, though, only lets you have up to 5,000 friends.
That's right.
So the page will let everybody that can like it.
Yeah, so we've been building this page up for a couple months now.
Tonight's our first night, which is awesome because it's the first podcast of the year also.
Yes. So 2026, new things are going to happen. Better things are going to happen. This thing is going to blow up. It's going to skyrocket.
But yeah, very exciting. Very exciting.
Not with that energy, son.
He's got a Red Bull over here.
Yeah, I'm drinking on it. It's good. No, I don't know. I just he said go, and I just like zoned out. I was like,
I was waiting because I thought Jericho was going to come in there loud and proud, and I was like, "No, we need to repeat that one. We need to go again."
Because this is
sorry, guys. I
2026.
I really did. I zoned out. I don't know what happened. It's like that stage fright or something hit, and I was like, I got to talk.
Yeah. So this is the way it goes. I see my hand come up, and it's 3, 2, 1.
Yes, but I have been here since like 11 o'clock, maybe 10. Can't remember now.
And most of yesterday.
Yeah, and pretty much all of yesterday. But we got things accomplished, things that we've been saying we're going to do, and we finally got her done. So that's in the past. It's done. It's moving.
With that said, so the recap is of last year. The growing pains to get here, all the people that we've met in the meanwhile, all the things that with your help we've been able to do. Guys, 2025 was a tough year.
Yes, it was. It was a very tough year. Hopefully 2026 opens up more doors, new doors, and a lot of great aspirations.
All right, I thought I heard Ronnie click a button. Like every time I think he's ready to talk, I hear a button click. And I was just kind of waiting for what he had to say after I heard the button click.
I said something wrong. I was like, he's about to correct.
So with that said, guys, to kind of back up the entire podcast, let's just kind of share the story of how everything started.
Well, you're a much better storyteller on that one than I am.
All right, so January 1st, 2025, I'm getting this tattoo of my daughter put on my arm. I come to the tattoo shop next door, and turns out this building was open. Lee and I have been searching for a bakery or a place to put the bakery for at least a couple of years since we came back home. And me and Jericho, we were still hanging out. His podcast had ended. He was wanting to get back into podcasting, and we were talking about it. And then, again, I found this building. I invited him to go watch TSW. Big shout out to Mike Murphy with TSW.
Without TSW, this really wouldn't have happened.
That's where the conversation to the podcast started. I can tell you there wasn't much conversation before then. And we go to the wrestling event. I tell Jericho about this place, and he's like, Paul, I'd really like to get into podcasting. I said, yeah, man, we might be able to carve out a spot. And he said, well, man, if you'll do it, then I'll help. Not only have some of my money, I'll give you my back, and we'll work until it's done.
About gave you my brains. Because the doors on this building, if people has never fooled with these swinging doors like this, be very careful because they'll knock you out.
Jericho's changed. We were trying to get in a big piece of equipment for the bakery, and we had to take the door off, and he takes the little hinge off, and this spring-loaded thing just about knocks him out. I busted my knee with a hammer, bleeding all over the floor. Like, this was all one big room.
And then the very next day, didn't your son do the same thing?
He did, yeah.
I was like, my Lord, y'all's really marking this place.
So we started tearing the place up, building it, but we didn't have a name. But we knew that we were going to be in the Sugar Booger Bakery building, so we tried to keep sugar or sweets, dessert, maybe just something kind of catchy
with Sugar Boogers
to tie into the bakery. That way it didn't seem too far off. So we're swinging around ideas, and finally my son Samson, who is playing his VR.
He was sitting on a 5-gallon bucket about right where you're sitting.
Yeah.
And he just stands up. He's like, I got it.
I'm like, oh yeah? What is it, buddy? He goes, no sugar coating. I look at Jericho. Jericho looks at me, and that's that moment that a light bulb went off above both of our heads.
Simple, easy.
Direct.
Yeah, direct. Couldn't ask for nothing better.
So that's how the podcast got its name. That's how we kind of got started in the podcast together. We'd done some shows on your old podcast before, but this is our first ones. And guys, we've had problems since day one.
Now, granted, we've been able to work through every one of them, but it's all been new to us.
Well, that's what I was saying. We would talk about all the issues that we had. So we actually rented the building January 22nd. Our first podcast went live April 3rd or 4th?
4th.
April 4th. So we had been building this room for almost 3 months before we ever got to do our first show.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't just this room. It was the whole entire bakery.
Right.
And I was like, God, this is never going to end. But I never gave up. And I knew it had to get done. And
there were a couple times that this room could have been done before the bakery. But Jericho, being a good friend, he said, Paul, let's get your side done first, and then we'll concentrate on the podcast. The podcast probably could have been up and going early March.
Yeah. But the bakery needed to have its front first.
So after that, we started off with Jericho had bought some really nice cameras, and I think we had 2 microphones.
Yep, started off with 2.
2 microphones when we started. He bought a couple nice cameras. They're not the super most elite cameras.
But it's what's crazy though too is we've had these cameras from day one, and we've changed the positioning of them. And every time we change the position of them, they get better and better.
We know how to operate them better.
Yeah, we know how to operate them better.
But this is the same cameras we've been bringing you the show on for 9 months. That's created the following that we've got. And we had just a little bitty board. Remember that, the little bitty Zoom board or something?
I still got it under my bed at the house. It's tiny.
So then we learned that our computer wasn't big enough, our board wasn't big enough, the things that we were trying to do just wasn't going to happen. So then it's, okay, let's dump more money into this. And then we tried to bring you guys TikTok stars. Our stuff wasn't even working properly.
No.
Here we are paying people to come in to be on the show that we're not even real sure we can get launched that night.
It was rough. It definitely rough, but we just kept pushing through. Pretty much everybody that's been on the show, especially early show, they was all very understanding. A few of them actually super helpful. As a few of them was like, I think I know how to fix that. Let me see what you're doing.
Yeah. Jerry was one of those.
Yeah.
Jerry with Kentucky.Life. He's actually booked to come on in a couple weeks.
Yep.
Jerry will be back with us January 16th, which is my 42nd birthday. I'll be spending with you guys
That is.
here on the podcast. But Jerry will be with us then, and he was super helpful when we first got started.
Yeah, we've been very grateful to meet a lot of very humble people, and a lot of these people have turned out, they love us, and they're like, hey, I want to keep coming on.
We've remained friends with most of them.
Yeah, we have remained friends with almost every one of them.
Except for Roy Cottle.
Yeah, he just ghosted us.
He ghosted us.
I don't know what the deal is. I know he's getting, he was growing really quick. He's booking all kinds of concerts and all this and that. But it's to a point now where he won't even write us back.
Maybe he's just busy, and we hope all kinds of success for Roy. A lot of success for you, Roy. Hopefully that you'll maybe you just looked over the text 6 months ago and you'll just write back. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, they got AI things now that will write people back for you. That way you just don't flat ghost people.
So we figure out a little bit of the hiccups. We have Uncle Brother in here working on the computer all the time.
Yeah.
A big shout out to him. We've had all kinds of people. Danny Potter from What's Up World Podcast, Jackson County. He come try to help us out a little bit. And then the man, the myth, the legend,
Ronnie Bright.
Ronnie Bright walked into our lives.
And honestly, we wouldn't have made it as far as we are now without him. He has done wonders for this.
I think it started with his wife coming here buying cupcakes, telling us about his VR escape type room that he had up the road, and that he done beef jerky. Is that right? Is that how you remember it?
All I remember is she brought me a dozen cupcakes. And said, hey, these guys also have podcasts. I'm like, oh, okay.
And so then I heard about this and heard about his beef jerky, and I think that he was actually running a promotion. Mm-hmm. And so I took Samson, and I go check out Ronnie Bright because I was watching all of his beef jerky videos and commercials and everything else. Man, they looked awesome. Like, you could tell that Ronnie knew what he was doing with his social media and stuff. My first thought wasn't to coach him in, but it was to kind of see what we could do to help one another.
Yeah.
Because the bakery was kind of a new struggling business. Your business was a little bit struggling. And to see what we could do, collaborate together. And then after I got talking to Ronnie, I realized that I've met my match on... he wouldn't say he's a conspiracy theorist. I would say he was a conspiracy theorist. He probably wouldn't. Like, I'm looking at the screen to see what his eyes say.
On a delay.
He's over shaking his head no.
So anyways, and then I invite him over to come look at our stuff. And that's when he had one of those, these guys don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, and he's right. We didn't. I was trying to learn all I could learn, and it's hard. It's hard trying to sit here and do that.
Well, there's stages of it too.
Yeah.
So you can build a computer, but that doesn't mean that you know how to run all the programs on a computer.
Yeah.
We had a brother who was doing great building us a computer, but then he didn't know anything about Streamlabs that we were trying to run on.
He knew the mechanics of a computer, but not the software.
And so then Ronnie had a pretty good idea on the software. And so then it was a blessing having the two of them in the room at the same time working. And they'd come in here, work a couple hours at a time, trying to figure out all the mistakes that we had made and how to fix the leads. And we bought a $400 or $300 and something board for these mics. And then we updated them. But the update wasn't released on the board, so it fried our board.
Well, it went backwards. Remember the first one, the first update we done? It didn't update it. It backdated it.
Yeah. And it ruined everything.
Yeah, it ruined it.
So then we had to send that back, get another board in, and then figure out how to run these. And guys, even now there's hiccups. Like there are times that we have an audio issue or our camera's not working. And where we have, where it's a live show, there isn't no going back and fixing it. You guys feel it the moment it happens.
Yeah.
But it's rare, though. I mean, it is rare anymore.
It is rare anymore.
The hiccups
Anymore,
we
yeah.
have now is an oopsie or
That's why I say, you know, the people that's been with us since day one, they can tell you, because they, like Chris Floyd there, he's been with us for quite some time now.
Yeah, since Roy and Jerry had been coming on.
So I know for a fact Chris has seen some mistakes, and Chris has got to watch us grow and the improvements.
Mm-hmm. So now we have 5 microphones, and we've had almost like 10. Well, no, we had we did the remote show.
Oh yeah,
Where we were trying to interview like 20 people in a place that we'd never been at before, in the tattoo parlor.
which turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to.
Turned out a lot better than I thought it was.
Yeah. Let's tell the story.
Well, go ahead, Ronnie. I don't want to tell it on myself, but
So we were a couple days out, and Jericho and I had already kind of flushed out what we need, and we were taking backups to the backups, right? We were going to make sure we took everything in one trip, but we hadn't went up there to look at it, you know, and we would have liked to, you know, but I was confident that if something come up, I could figure it out, and Jericho was confident if something come up that, you know, between him and I, we could figure it out.
And we did.
And we got up there, and yeah, we had some issues. You know, some small things. This camera wouldn't work. This camera wouldn't stream. That card wouldn't go with the laptop that we took. You know, but we still got a live feed, had over 150 viewers. You know,
it's our biggest show to date.
it was amazing.
And I got
really well.
And I got to tell you,
That was the first time we'd done.
I was so super panicked.
We said what was it, 5 o'clock, right? We'd be live at 5. We went live at 5:05.
Yeah.
For that to be our very first on the road live stream, and to be 5 minutes late, that's phenomenal.
And that was our first call in to where we could send a link to somebody.
Yeah.
And they come in and join.
We're bringing in folks remotely and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, we were mobile and doing this on the fly. And that's the kind of thing that makes this a good team, right? Because you put that challenge in front of us, we're going to succeed. But Paul was sweating it pretty bad.
See, guys, I'm one of those people that double, triple check stuff. I'm not really a fly by my pants kind of person. Jericho totally is that guy. Ronnie is a little bit more reserved than Jericho, but I think that Ronnie just enjoys the pressure of it all, you know.
Yeah, I do.
However, I'm not that dude. I'm not that guy. I'm that guy that, like, I'm really bad about coming here on time. And I think that maybe I have such comfort that you guys will have this figured out that I don't have to be here an hour or two early. But anything else in my life, I'm one of those people that I'm super early just so that I'm there and I'm ready to go.
Well, I know there used to be a time where, I mean, I still come in early, but there used to be a time I would come in early just to do 2 or 3 live test runs to make sure everything's going to go smoothly.
Because there was a solid month that you would come in and screw it up right before the show started.
Yeah. Yeah, so, but we haven't done that. We've not done a test run before we actually went live, and I can't tell you how long.
Since I've been here.
Yeah, since Ronnie's been here. So even not having to do that right there has put me at such an ease. I just enjoy it now. I come in here, I sit around, we joke. It
was a running joke.
Yeah.
About keep Jericho away from the computer 15 minutes before the show.
Yeah, because something would change every time.
Every time, and it would be like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was us running, unplugging cords, trying to take them off the mics and plug them straight to the cameras, or us pulling the cameras.
Because the audio would get
jacked up, or echo, or it was just crap.
I couldn't figure it out. That's why Ronnie graciously stepped in and said, I'm going to take it from here.
So what an amazing blessing Ronnie's been to us on the show.
Vice versa. It's not just the other way.
And that said, you know, a lot of hiccups. We still have them. I think we had one just a couple shows ago. Just a small hiccup that you guys may have not noticed. Or no, there's one that it went completely out on Facebook, but you had to go over to YouTube.
Yeah.
So, guys, let me just say, guys, make sure to follow us on YouTube, too. Just to kind of back up this Facebook, because we're finding out how finicky Facebook is with the lives. It doesn't have anything with what we're setting up or what we're doing. It has nothing to do on our part.
Right.
So make sure that you guys go check out that YouTube and like it and subscribe to it too, because we've not had one single issue on YouTube.
Right. But this is also our first live on the business page, and maybe the profile and the business are different.
Could be different, yeah.
Could be, could not. We don't know, and it could give us a hiccup tonight that we're talking about it.
Yeah, well, let's not jinx it. Yeah, let's.
But so far, so good. And,
so about the relationships we made, our first really big people on here was, I guess, Billy and Tara, right?
Yes.
Well, I mean, we had the TSW Superstars. That was our first show. If you guys go back and watch that, they have a big fight right in the middle of our podcast room. They're going into the kitchen of the bakery, grabbing flour, throwing one another's eyes.
Cookies.
And cookies to smash in people's faces. Like, it was a wild show.
I found cookie crumbles all over his room for probably the next month.
And that irritated him. Look at the way it looked.
It did.
But that was our first show, if you go back and watch. And, I mean, Mike and his crew, they were great. And then our next big folks it had to be Billy and Tara.
Yeah, Billy and Tara was, I mean, as far as like big, I would think Billy and Tara was the first.
Yeah, because they came because we were doing a karaoke contest.
Yeah.
Where we paid out almost $500, right?
Yeah.
To the winners.
Had a first and second place winner.
One was it 200 and 100, or was it 300 and 150?
It was like 300 and 100. It was 350 and 150.
Is that what it was? Yeah. $500.
Yeah, it was 350 and 150.
Which, you know, I'd like to do that again. Maybe not pay as much, but I'd like to do a karaoke contest because a lot of people had fun doing that, and I really enjoy listening to people sing. But Tara came on. Tara. It's Tara, actually. Not Tara. Tara.
Well, Tara's just easier to say.
She came on, and she was singing, and she sounds amazing. Do you remember the song she sung?
No. What was her name?
It was Crazy by.
It was Crazy.
Yeah.
Who sings that?
Patsy Cline.
Yeah. Okay.
And Leanne Rhymes too, I guess. Yeah.
But Kathy Jackson wants you to do a shout out for her there.
Thank you for catching that. I was going to do that, and it got by me. A big shout out to Kathy Jackson's dad. He'll be turning 85 on Sunday. Mr. Clint Merida, born in Stinking Creek. Man, you know all about Stinking Creek. That's the area Jericho Services doing his other job.
I hate going to Stinking Creek. Are you talking about windy roads? Gosh. And there at first, I used to always go with the guy I work with, and my boss would go with me a lot, and they always wanted to drive. I'd get so car sick because
We have a lot of people wanting to do this karaoke.
Well, we need to. We need to do another karaoke. Wish I had known.
We had a lot of people want to do the karaoke thing. That would be fun to do again. Because I think that we could do it better this time. Last time we were having a lot of issues because it was just me and you trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
A lot of issues last time. And we had a lot of really good singers. The Kentucky Wildflower Girl, she was really good.
Her sister, was it her sister or?
No, it wasn't her sister. There was two other ones that were sister and sister-in-law, but I don't think the Kentucky Wildflower.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
There was two different, but those two ladies.
Kentucky Wildflower sticker.
Those two ladies clean up at karaoke contests.
They do.
And they sounded phenomenal. Jerry ended up winning that, and I think that's probably because he had such a large following. But then there was a little girl.
Come the very last week, last day of a contest.
Almost right out of the Huddle House, right? That's where she worked at. And she came here and sung a song She actually sung a few songs
Blew it out of the water.
and smoked it.
Yeah, very, and I wouldn't thought that would be possible, you know. Which we gave everybody 1 week to get as many likes as they could on their video, and she come in that last week and blew it out of the water.
I have heard of Hell for Certain Hollow.
I got a question. Why? What have I done to everybody that made everybody start voting for me?
Is everybody voting for Ronnie tonight?
I seen 3 come in a lot.
Yeah.
I thought Ronnie was 1.
No,
I thought I was 3. Oh wait, no, we go 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
Yeah.
See, why can't it just be 1, 2, 3?
It's the same as it's always been, Jericho.
He gets that confused all the time.
I
doesn't he?
do, because I feel like it should just be an even row. 1, 2, 3.
You think you should be 3? I should have left it then.
How about you be 3 tonight then, Jericho?
No,
I'll let you.
no, he's already made
Let's switch it, man.
He's already made a comment that he's number 3, so he's 3. He's going to spin the wheel tonight.
But yeah, so we had the karaoke thing that I'd love to get back going. That would be fun.
We do need to do another one.
But I mean, we've got a lot of stuff that we're wanting to do this year.
Maybe that could be like our 1-year anniversary thing.
Maybe so. Because Jericho, look, tonight, we're 80th episode tonight. Our 100th episode is Friday 13th. The Friday 13th of March is our 100th episode.
Yes.
Of the No Sugar Coating podcast. Guys, we've got so much stuff that we're wanting to do this year. We were sitting there having our business meeting before the show, which is actually, turns out, is just us eating before the show.
Well, we do talk about business.
We do talk about business. I don't even think I ate. I ate before I...
Neither one of you ate today. I had to. I started.
But there was a lot to talk about. And we were talking about, guys, we'd really like to give away a car this year. We'd like to give away a car.
We would.
We'd like to jump up our Operation Save Christmas. We'd like to help more people on Thanksgiving. We'd like to do quarterly community events. Mm-hmm. Guys, just speaking this out here, I want this page to have 20,000 followers by the end of March.
Or at least by our 100th episode.
That would be even better.
Yeah.
Jericho.
What?
That stinks all the way over here. I'm surprised Paul didn't just make, as soon as it hit,
It curved.
It did curve. I didn't smell anything.
Really?
Guys, I don't know if you've seen Jericho just kind of jump up, but he just lifted for a fart, guys, and then that's what Ronnie's complaining
Hear
about
it on
now.
the mics. I heard it, but it had to come up through the air vents and circle back over here.
Yeah, these vents pushed it and curved it.
But
yeah, it hit me pretty hard. Sorry.
So
Somebody's asking on YouTube for part 2 of the arrest story.
do you want to go ahead and just talk? Let's.
So, yeah.
All right. So that's, if you guys go to our TikTok right now, Jericho's got a hot video that's been seen probably 100,000 times by now. That during the AI cut and splice of this, it cut off the end of the story, where Jericho didn't get to go all the way down and explain it all. And it's pissing a lot of people off on TikTok right now.
It is. It really is.
So those of you that are coming over from TikTok to watch, Jericho, would you
All right, so
start from the beginning again?
there's I'm gonna address all the birds in the air, because there's a lot of people commenting saying that that's false and I've made that up and blah blah blah. And to be rightly honest with you, I don't care if you think it's true or not, because I lived it and it's 100% true. But anyway, so as the video stated, I got arrested under military orders. So here is part 2 of my arrest story.
No, start at the beginning.
So part 2 of my arrest story.
Okay, start at part 2 then.
No. So
For those that didn't,
yes,
part 1.
I was in the National Guard. I wasn't active full-time military. I was in the Army National Guard.
Those that watch the show know that.
Yeah, those that watch the show know that, but for the ones that's commenting saying that they want to hear part 2 and stuff, just in case, I'm going to touch all the bases right here. So yes, I was Army National Guard, and I had got out, and the way it worked is I was coming to the end of my thing anyway, and the National Guard doesn't pay very well. So I think I had like 4 months left, to be honest with you. But I went to my commanding officer at the time, and I was like, is there anything that I can do to get out quicker? I don't want to wait this 4 months because they don't pay very well, and I was losing money every time I went to my weekend warrior, right? So I told him that. I was like, I can't afford, I got bills and stuff, and you just don't cover my bills. I'm losing money every weekend I come here. And he was like, yeah, we can do a hardship discharge. I'm like, okay, is that a good discharge? He's like, oh yeah, it's honorable conditions and stuff. I was like, all right, well, let's do it, And so that's what we started. And it took a little bit, you know how the Army is. They are slow. It's hurry up and wait. Everything's hurry up and wait. So I hurried up and done everything they asked me to do and waited. Well, come around my next weekend having to go, it's like, all right, I need you to go to Greenville, Kentucky. That's where they do their medics and stuff at. They said, you have to go do medics one last time. Let them clear you, everything, and then you're good to go. I went to Greenville, spent a weekend down there, done all, let them draw my blood, let them do everything they had to do, all that good stuff, take some more shots, all this and that. And then my commanding officer was down there. I go up to him, I'm like, hey, I'm done with medics. Everything's done. Here's my paperwork, yada, yada. Do I need to stay tonight and go home with you tomorrow and be done, or can I just go on home? What is it? He said, no, if you're done with medics. He said, did you drive up here? I said, yeah, I drove my personal vehicle just in case. He's like, well, then go on home. There's no reason for you to stay. I was like, all right. And I asked him, I said, so this means I'm done. I ain't got to worry about you no more. He said, yeah, you're done. He said, well, we'll send what little bit of paperwork's left to you in the mail, and which was my DD-214 and all this other good stuff. And he said, then you're officially cleared. I said, okay. Well, right the same week I was expecting to get my DD-214.
So how many weeks had went by?
Probably 2.
Okay.
Probably 2 weeks after I've left medics. Probably 2 weeks. I was at work, and the Laurel County Sheriff's Office rose up to my job, my employment. And it was like, we're here to arrest you. And he was a young guy, super nice stuff, but he looked me dead in the eyes, and he said, I've never had orders like this. He said, I don't know why I'm here to get you. So if you just hop in a cruiser with
Yeah, you totally think it's a misunderstanding.
Yeah. He said, so if you'll just hop in a cruiser, he said, I'm not going to handcuff you or nothing like that. He said, because I don't know why I'm here. I was just sent down here to get you. He said, just hop in a cruiser. We'll go up there, figure out what's going on. He said, maybe it's a misunderstanding, and, you get to go on home. No, it wasn't. I mean, he let me keep my cell phone, so on the way to the, jail or whatever, I was calling Jessica and all kinds of stuff, and I was like, hey, I'm on my way to jail. I might be staying, I might not be staying, just, get prepared. But as soon as I get there, that's when they pull one of them old school chairs out with the metal legs and stuff.
And they still haven't told you why you're being arrested?
No, at this point, no. That he just pulls one of them old school chairs out.
The same guy that was friendly to you that didn't handcuff you?
No, he checks me in and then leaves.
Okay.
The guy behind the booking desk, that he gets up. He's like, I know why you're here. Pulls that chair out, puts me in a straitjacket, handcuffs my elbows, handcuffs my chairs makes me tuck them under the chair and handcuffs them to the back of the chair.
Your ankles.
Yeah, my ankles. And I'm like, okay, I'm thinking this feels a little extreme.
I mean, you don't even look like John Rambo.
No, that's why I was like, this feels a little extreme, but I'll go.
Especially then, he probably had a really baby face.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did.
Probably didn't even have a beard.
I did. It was
Fuzzy.
Yeah.
You can't call it a beard if it's not a beard.
It was on my face. I can tell you that. But I just went with it first. I was like, okay, maybe this is like a precautionary thing, So I'll play it. I'll play along with it for a couple minutes.
Like knowing Jericho, like I know Jericho, there was a wait, this is cool moment that had to go in his head. Like there's in my mind, I think that Jericho's You know, what is that? The guy that eats the livers or whatever. And they have him all chained up. He's got the thing on his face.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs. Like, in my mind, Jericho's thinking, man, this is kind of cool.
Yeah,
I don't know, though.
that's really about it. You know, that's why I was like, I'll play with this. You know, I was like, because all I'm thinking is, man, this is going to be a story.
You wait till I tell Jessica how they chained me up.
Yeah. No, left me there for 8 hours.
8 hours.
I sat in that chair in a straitjacket. I mean, I was busting to pee and everything.
Had they told you why?
No.
Still not.
At this point, they still hadn't.
After 8 hours.
After 8 hours. Well, finally, we hit that 8 hour mark, and I guess that was as long as they was allowed.
Yeah, I think there is some kind of restraints how long they can keep you in one of those
Yeah.
suits.
In the straitjacket. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the longest they was allowed. So when they was finally undoing me and let me go to the bathroom, that's when they told me, they was like, look, you're here under military orders. We have to hold you until your commanding officer gets down here to release you. And he was out of town.
So that's when they told you were absence without leave?
No, they just said, at that point, all they had told me was, you're here under military orders. We have to hold you until your commanding officer or your sergeant can come and,
pick you up.
You come pick me up, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And
so you could have been a traitor or anything.
Yeah, I could have been anything. I was like
terrorist.
I was like, okay, well
that's why they
this bull.
did the straitjacket.
Well, and luckily, they done a horrible job patting me down because I had to dip in the whole weekend. Like they took my can of snuff but didn't check my mouth. I kept that dip in all weekend for 3 days. Same dip, wasn't spitting it out. I was like, nope, this is my last one. I'm
okay. I feel like you're jumping ahead of the
Anyway, so they finally.
Now I know you're there for 3 days.
Yeah, I was there for 3 days, guys. But so when they take me out of the straitjacket, they walk me to the showers, make me strip down. They
squat and cough.
Yeah, they hose me down and stuff.
Oh, like Shawshank.
Yeah, they
throw louse on you too.
No, they didn't do that. They just threw a bar of soap at me, and they kept they kept the water on me as I washed myself off, and then put me in the drunk tank for 8 hours. That was fun.
You meet some interesting people.
Yeah, I got to meet a lot of interesting people in the drunk tank. So after 8 hours of being in the drunk tank, they put me up in population. Put me in an 8-man cell with 16 men.
Yeah.
That was a headache right there.
Yeah, because, man, you're flatulence, man. I'd just assume you'd piss a lot of people off.
No. No, there's a couple guys tried picking on me. And when I got put in population, I found an empty corner, and I went straight to that corner, and I sat down. Didn't move.
And at this time, you're what, maybe 20 years old, 21 years old?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
So you're a young guy anyway.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I said, I don't know how long I'm going to be here. This is my corner. I'm staying here. I'm not here to start nothing. I just want to hurry up and do my time, however long that is, and let's get out of here. Let's go home.
Right.
There's a couple guys tried picking on me. That didn't go very well for them because after I stood up and they saw I wasn't going back down from them, they was like, well, leave this guy alone. But never really got into any altercations. There's another guy there. He said he was in under military orders. He's like, I'm federal. He said, I got seniority over all y'all. I'm like, well, if that's your justification, I said, then I'm the same as you guy. I was like, I'm here under military orders too. I guess that makes me federal. People in jail that's been there for a while, they crack me up.
Well, there's a hierarchy in jail.
Yeah.
There's the guy that's been there the longest that gets the most respect, and then there's the new guy like you were.
But no one respected him.
Well, that's probably because he was a punk.
Yeah, he was. No one respected him. Everybody was telling him to shut his mouth and all kinds of crap. But he had that little person.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Let me tell you how things go around here. Shut your mouth. I'll tell you tomorrow.
That's how he was. But yeah, so they got me for AWOL because when they sent my, discharge papers, my big packet to brigade, he forgot to send like 2 or 3 pieces of paper with it. So when brigade got it and saw that them few pieces of paper was missing out of my packet, they sent out AWOL orders on me. Because I wasn't AWOL, but my company didn't do their job to the fullest that they should have done it. So I get in trouble for it, not them. So
Yeah.
So that's the way it works with the military.
So that was a Friday morning when I got picked up. It was Monday evening when he finally got there to get me.
Your sergeant or whoever?
Yeah, well, my commanding officer showed up, and he come in there storming. He's like, "Well, you got him here, blah blah blah, this and that, trying to put a show on." I look him dead in the face. I'm like, "Why didn't you get here sooner?" He's like,
Why are you mad now, bro? I've been here 3 days.
I was like, "Why you acting mad and stuff?" I was like, "I'm the one that's sat here in jail for 3 days, waiting on one of you guys to come get me." And he's like, "Well, I just found out, and as soon as I found out, I rushed down here. But it was your fault." I told him, I was like, "Your fault. I was in there." So he drives me back to the London facility up there, walks me in his office, and he already had re-enlistment papers ready. So it told me he's known about this for a little bit now, for him to already have them papers made up. Slides them over to me. He's like, "You got 2 options now." He said, "You can re-enlist," he said, "or just go home and be done completely." And I'm like, "Well, after the crap that you just put me through, I'm done with you. I'm not re-enlisting with you."
It's crazy because he even knew that there was no chance you're going to re-enlist. I mean, you made it sound like, "Hey, man, I'm trying to get out of here.
Yeah.
I'll take a hardship to get out of here. Let me just out."
Yep.
That's wild.
It was.
When I went to see him, he was almost tearing up.
Yeah. Well, that was at first. That was after they put me in the drunk tank, and I figured out I was going to be there a while. And I was young too. I didn't have my good solid emotions then.
Right. You were still sensitive.
Yeah, I was still a little sensitive, Jessica. God.
It's like, why would you say that in front of everybody?
Yeah. Why'd you say?
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
See, look, there's hair on that face. Look at that.
How does that look? That don't even look half as healthy as you look right now. That guy right there don't look like he just got out of the military. Them chub cheeks.
But look at that hair on that face. That wasn't just no little peach fuzz. That was a little beard.
That was almost Amish going right there.
Yeah, for the longest time, man. That's all I could. Grow.
This was in April too.
Yeah, April 2016.
Man, you should remember that day. It'd be like the worst day of my life.
It was. It was the worst day of my life.
April 8th, 2016. Woo! That was almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, so
You're almost on a 10-year reunion of the stint in jail.
this year would make 10 years, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, it was honestly looking back on it now and stuff, it was a good experience because that showed me real quick this is not a place that I want to end up again. Which really helped.
That's the only time you've ever been in jail.
That's the only time I've ever been in jail, yeah. But, most of my family has spent quite a lot of time in jail and stuff.
That's not the only time I visited a jail. That's the only first time I lived in one.
Yeah. So getting to be on the other side, getting to be on that side of the glass window and stuff, really opened my eyes, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do anything to ever end up back here again. Like, this sucks.
Well, I mean, you can imagine it being a little scary if you didn't know why you were there and somebody else had to show up to get you out. That there was no money, no attorney, no nothing. It had to be one of your higher ups.
Yeah.
It was scary. I had a personal experience similar to that, but it wasn't absence without leave. It was a parking ticket.
That ended up in jail?
Yeah.
Ronnie's been. Am I the only one that's never spent a night in jail?
See, but that was your
I
fault.
find that so hard to
It
believe.
was a $20 parking ticket, Lee County, Florida. And Lee County does not play around Fort Myers area. I was living down in Cape Coral.
Okay, I know where Fort Myers is.
Yeah, I was living down there working at a drywall company. Got a parking ticket because one night there was
Parked where you wasn't supposed to.
well.
There's a bigger story than that.
Yeah, a little bit bigger. We could have went to jail for trespassing and stuff, but there was one of them Komodo dragons that got loose from one of the parks there, and there was that reserve there, just outside in North Cape, in between North Cape and Fort Myers there, and it was closed down. But that was where the dragon was spotted. What was stupid?
Dragon. We know it was a dinosaur.
So that was where it was last seen, and you know, of course, Florida's got gators and snakes and everything else. We didn't think nothing about that, but we wanted to go catch this dragon. I'm not going to throw the guy's name, but he's a Corbin boy too that was with me down there.
Okay.
We were doing some stuff that we shouldn't have been. Went in there, come out. Well, I had the parking ticket, obviously, and the cop let me by with the parking ticket, but he never gave me, trespassing or took us to jail or anything on that. So I threw the parking ticket in the car, $20. Totally forgot about it. Went to pay it, and they said, "Well, there's a late fee." I said, "Okay."
Of course there is.
Of course there is. So the 20 went to 40, and then of course they said there's a bond fee now because the judge issued a bench warrant for you not doing it.
Yeah, they robbed me dry.
Yeah, so that's 140 now, and you can pay that now. And this was at the clerk, so I was paying it and getting that paid, and then the sheriff walks up there and puts me in handcuffs.
So she called him.
And he's like, "I had your warrant in my vehicle." And I said, "Well, we just paid out. Everything's paid out." And he's like, I'm 18 at the time.
Okay. Definitely dinosaurs.
Yeah, I'm not as old dirt, but I was old enough to name it.
Right.
So, but yeah, we went, and he said, "I'm going to take you down. Won't take long. We're just going to do the processing, because got to cancel out the warrant and stuff, and get that processed. So we got to do fingerprints and your, photo and all that." As I go down, and he's walking me in. He's got me in the processing room and getting ready to do fingerprints. A commotion breaks out in the holding cells, and he has to take off. So when he takes off, and all the guards take off, and they go take care of whatever they're doing there, another guy runs in there, grabs me, and takes me out and puts me up there around the desk around them. And I can look back at the holding cell. Now, I want you to imagine I was 18. I'm a heavy metal guy.
So that means long hair.
Long hair. Kentucky Wildcats t-shirt on.
Good taste.
In Florida.
Yeah.
Cowboy boots.
We're revisiting the taste now.
Yeah. So, this big old dude standing in that little holding cell window, put him in here with me, blood all over his face. I'm a panicked 18-year-old about to pee and crap all over myself. Like, please don't put me in there. Please don't put me in there with him. And they're like, "Oh, don't worry. He killed a guy. We got to pull him out right now." And they end up taking him, transferring him. He legit beat a dude half to death in that holding cell.
Wow.
And
It's
pulled
like 60
him out.
days in.
Then stuck me in that same one, blood all over the floor, teeth hanging,
God.
everywhere. There's about 15 other guys in there in the holding cell. And then they bring in this federal guy, the handcuffs up on the arms and the handcuffs on the feet, and they're all handcuffed together in the orange jumpsuit. And he had a briefcase. He was allowed to carry a briefcase.
So he was an attorney.
So, and he
Blue collar.
had to sit in there, wait. And there was FBI, out there doing the transfer. They left me in there for 12 hours in the holding tank. For 12 hours. Over
On a ticket that you've already paid.
that are already paid, already bonded out on. Never took my fingerprints. Never got my picture. they forgot about me. Shift change happened, all the events happened, and forgot I was even in there because they never processed me.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't until the next morning when the guy came back on shift that he's like, oh, crap.
You know, that could have got him in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me tell you about this time.
I was 18. I was just thankful to get out of there. You know, I was like one of them dogs you stick in the trunk. I'm going to be just happy to get the heck out of there.
Yeah.
Well, we ain't got a long time for me to start a story, so I'll tell you about the time that I went to jail.
Not a long time. We got an hour.
I never have. That's the end of the story.
I told you.
Now mine. I just mentioned what. Oh no, mine was totally not my fault. That was 100% your fault.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I can see.
but no.
But a parking.
I think that I would be like, Sheriff, actually, we're going to finish it right here. Me and this lady, this clerk, we're going to finish this out right here. We don't need you.
Yeah.
It's paid. Ma'am, if you could just hand me that receipt so I can show it to this gentleman.
Yeah.
We don't need to go nowhere, sir. Sir, don't need to go nowhere.
The whole time, my aunt said, "Don't worry. If they try to take you to jail, I'll grab onto you and kicking and screaming." When they put the handcuffs on me and I'm walking back through there, I'm like, "When you gonna start kicking?"
Yeah, grab me, grab me.
Well, it was a very good learning experience for me, and it
Very good.
yeah, very good because it made me think rest of my life. You know, I
Don't wanna be
I know I do a lot of dumb stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I always think, is this dumb enough to go to jail?
Right.
That is always
It
one
did
thought.
do me that way. It put me on a, one
Yeah.
of them things. I'm gonna make sure this is paid first and above and everything.
Whoa! Didn't you say earlier? Let me tell you, the first time I went to jail.
Who, me?
No, Ronnie.
Oh no, I told you about the second time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then he's like, made me think about never going again.
Well-
until I went again.
The next time I went was a military jail, and it wasn't. It wasn't that bad.
Well, I found out too. I guess under military orders, if a county, entity arrests you,
Right.
they're supposed to put you in a cell by yourself.
By yourself, yeah.
You're never supposed to see population. Well, they done everything completely backwards on me. Everything they wasn't supposed to do, they done.
Most counties don't understand that,
Yeah.
so. And that's a learning experience for them, right?
It was a learning experience for me too.
But the second time was over my ex-wife.
Well, I'm glad that we cleared the air with Jericho's jail experience because, man, he's getting a lot of hate on the TikTok right now. There's a lot of people like, no, that would never happen. Our government never makes a mistake.
They 100%.
Well, I mean, here's living proof. You got two veterans right here. They never make a mistake. They still allowed us to go fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just ain't with the military. Our government makes mistakes every single day. They're just better at hiding it than we are.
Which is that there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, man, we made a mistake. See you later.
Yeah.
And that's it. Mm-hmm. There's no fighting it. There's no, you'll never do this to me again. There's none of that.
No.
No, it's just a BS story. Later, when you tell somebody, like, oh, that would never happen. So I kind of hate that he's getting beat up like he is on the TikTok. But, even bad publicity is good publicity, right?
Yes. And, if I will make a part 2 to that and try to get it out tonight because that's going to put a lot of people at ease.
Yeah, it really will. There's a lot of people worried. They're like, I'm going to block this channel. I'll take that never happened for 100, Alex. Like, there's all kinds of just naysayers about the only difference in those who've been to jail and those who haven't been is someone got caught and someone didn't.
That's true. That's true.
That's said by my wife, who's been in jail.
Yeah.
She's been in jail.
Yeah, but
Well-
she's saying because you say
But what really sucks about mine is even though it was their fault that I got arrested for AWOL,
Right.
they left that on my DD-214.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will.
All right, guys, we're going to tally the numbers, take a break, and then come back and let Ronnie spin the wheel, baby.
Yeah, I got the numbers. I see it. I appreciate you, y'all. We'll remember that when the jerky goes on sale. Not for you.
Life insurance secures your children's financial future, covering their upbringing, education, and daily needs, even if you're not there to provide. Marriage intertwines finances with shared expenses and debts. Life insurance ensures that if one spouse passes, the other isn't solely burdened by these obligations. A mortgage is often a family's largest debt. Life insurance can pay off the remaining balance, ensuring your loved ones keep their home free of that financial burden.
Hungry for flavor that's muy delicioso? Come on down to Two Amigos Mexican Restaurant, right in the heart of Barberville, Kentucky. At Two Amigos, you'll always be greeted with fast, friendly service and a smile that feels like family. From sizzling fajitas to cheesy enchiladas and fresh-made guacamole, every bite is packed with authentic Mexican flavor that will keep you coming back for more. So grab your friends, your family, even your co-workers, and visit Two Amigos Mexican Restaurant, where great taste and good times meet in southeastern Kentucky.
Located at 511 South Main Street, Corbin, Kentucky, Sugar Booger's Custom Cakes has been bringing delicious treats to the Tri-County area for over a decade. Whether it be a cupcake, cookie, cake pop, brownie, or a signature one-of-a-kind custom cake that will be the star of any event, Sugar Boogers has you covered. Easy online ordering with polite, knowledgeable staff guaranteed to make each experience easy and stress-free. Go check them out on Facebook or give them a call for a free estimate. Sugar Boogers Custom Cakes for all occasions, 606-344-6595.
Are you a jerky jerk?
You're holding it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Just give me 1 second.
RJ's Beef Jerky. Real jerky for real jerky jerks.
Can you give me a piece?
Yeah, of course.
Step into Harvey's on Main, where your most cherished moments come to life. Located in the heart of downtown Corbin, their stunning ballroom sets the perfect stage for weddings, receptions, and celebrations of every kind. Relax and prepare for your big day, designed with comfort and elegance in mind. From intimate gatherings to grand celebrations, Harvey's on Main offers a rustic, timeless atmosphere that makes every event unforgettable. Your day, your way. Celebrate with Harvey's on Main.
Kick off your boots, come gather round. We're digging up secrets that can't stay down. Bigfoot's out there in the midnight air. Aliens watching from who knows where. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, CIA. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. From small town whispers to city lights, we're hunting the truth in the dead of night. Conspiracies spin and the rumors fly. Country Cupid is gonna tell you why. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, secrets to break. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. Footsteps in the woods, lights in the sky. some call it crazy, we just ask why. Laugh if you wanna, but you just might see there's more to the world than they want it to be. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien secrets to break. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. Truth or a tale, come and see. We're gonna have some fun, y'all.
In a world where feelings are protected and men have traded big, beautiful beards for man purses and man buns, comes to you a podcast you always wanted and never knew you needed. A podcast where feelings are left at the door and conversations happen unfiltered and no sugarcoating. What is going on?
And we're back.
Got a little change of scenery here.
Yeah. Jericho said, you need to sit over there so they can see you spin.
Yeah, I mean, Ronnie not hit by the computer. Man, that's
Imagine
good.
that.
That's a good look.
I feel weird though.
Man, I think that we've kicked that Wilson. Like we killed that.
I think it's better. We need to get one of them fans or something, them little fake fences.
Let me clear the air about Lee and going to jail. It was a PI. It wasn't nothing crazy. She didn't rob a bank. She didn't steal anything from nobody. She was acting foolish in her driveway, and ended up getting the attention of the police. It happens.
It happens. It does happen. All right, this is what we're going to spin. We're going to get ready to spin this wheel. Let's see what I get. And it's weighted, obviously, so it'll probably be something I've already got. But we'll see. Mating call? What do you
I
think?
can't tell. Prank a random person in your contacts. Prank call.
Prank call. All right.
Oh, that's a good one.
You got your phone?
I'll get it hooked up. I'll have to come over there, though.
No, here.
Jericho's like, no, I got you.
It's on Bluetooth mode, so your phone should be able to pick it up.
All right. It says we're picked up.
I was like, man, my phone might lock into it.
Switch
It says
it
we're
up.
picked up. Just make sure.
I mean, so we need to get our
Yeah, you go put
fancy headphones on now.
yours is kind of to the right of you, down on the floor. They fell.
Down to the right on the floor. All right. Prank random. Does it give us a specific topic? Doesn't, does it?
Whoever you want to be.
Man, I'm excited to see who you call.
Jericho got this the other day and called 5
Guys, should I pick who he calls?
and got 5-0, 5 nothings.
Yeah, I think that's what made it interesting when I was doing mine. Is somebody else was picking who called,
Yeah.
like who got called. I mean,
Well, there's a lot in my contacts that are,
Well, I mean, it could be business people.
yeah.
it don't matter. A person's a person.
Say, this is Ronnie from RJ's Beef Jerky. Just reaching out.
Yeah.
See if you're going to update that mailer list that we sent you.
All right. So,
We've got a New Year's special right now. Get a whole box.
Oh, he ain't even
10% off.
He's
Yeah.
just swiping. And he's gonna pick.
Man, ain't much better than Christmas fudge, Chris.
Wildcat Off-Road Park.
They're not going to answer.
They're not going to answer. Let me try again.
I mean, he took it all the way down to the W's.
He's about like me. He must have like 500 contacts.
I do. All right.
There's a little bit of a smirk came to his face.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if he'll answer or not. Bruce Walters. He used to work at Maximus. He's retired from there. He was a manager So anybody that worked at Maximus,
I just hope he has a good personality, Ronnie.
he's got a pretty good personality. He's a Democrat.
Oh, wow.
So how you gonna play this?
That's what I was going to do. He knows my voice, so because
Mr. Walters, we're calling about your AARP.
Okay,
I
yeah.
used to work there.
So Paul, why don't you talk then?
No,
No, I
'cause
can't do that.
It's mine.
It's his. It's
Yeah.
his part to call.
From your contact, but if he's going to recognize your voice right off the bat,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but-
we'll see. I'll try to change it and see
okay.
what he does. Now, he does these. He's been since he's retired, right? He's got. He bought him a Blackstone. He loves to grill out,
Yeah.
and he thinks he's a cook and a chef.
Typical Democrat.
And
That's decent. That's decent.
and he builds these like to scale models, little miniature,
Oh yeah, yeah.
of like little cities, and he's got like some of the Dukes of Hazzard stuff.
Well, you definitely need to act like you're a New Balance representative. That's what those old white retiree guys wear all the time. Just tell them you're going to get them a new pair of shoes and some orthopedic socks.
Well, it's Friday night. It's a good chance he's going to be a little lit and toasted. So
Even better.
yeah. So I'm trying to figure out, what do we play? What do you guys think out there? What should we do?
I think that you should say that you're calling from the Republican convention and want to know his thoughts about Donald J. Trump.
All right. Okay. All right, here we go.
I can't hear it.
I can't hear it either.
You sure your phone's hooked up?
BTA 2?
Yeah.
Is it muted?
Disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this
Okay, so that number is disconnected.
Well, now we
Another
know
one.
you ain't talked to him in a long time.
Well, yeah, it's been years. You retire, you probably do want to change your number,
Yeah.
especially if you're a manager. And Jerry Riddle.
Yeah. That'd be a fun call.
yeah, he'll-
I don't know that he will not, he'll know who you are. I don't know if you'll be able to sell it, but it'd be fun to get Jerry on the phone anyways. There's a lot of Jerry. Kathy's a big supporter of Jerry. Kathy Jackson's a big fan of Jerry's.
Call him.
Yeah.
Call him.
He's going to know my number, though.
Yeah, I know.
Let me do a.
Star 67.
No, I wouldn't do that. He won't answer. What I would do is, even though he knew I was calling, I would ask him to do something ridiculous.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because he's going to answer your call, but be like, Jerry, we were calling.
I don't think he will. I think Jerry's going to ghost me.
I don't think so, man.
He's been ghosting me pretty hard.
He took my call just a couple days ago. His mother is very sick.
Yeah.
His mother is very sick right now, though.
He's been calling me a lot lately too, so
Has he?
yeah, he'll probably answer your call.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Hello?
Mr. Riddle, this is Ralph from the Republican Committee. We just calling to get your thoughts on President Trump and how the future of 2026 affects you.
Well, that was a quick no.
That was a nope.
Well, I mean,
Let's call him back.
he's probably going to answer now.
He hung up on me.
You're 1,000,000% getting voicemail now.
I'm on the podcast.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you're on the podcast. 100%.
My man Ronnie got the opportunity to spin the wheel to call the contact in his phone, and he was supposed to play a prank, and it worked perfectly.
Yeah, and then you hung up on me. What's up with that?
Well, you know, when you're doing prank calls, y'all shouldn't have called me with a number that's in my contacts.
Right. And then you're like, just hung up, though?
Yeah, you didn't even go along with it. You just flat hung up.
You'd be like, Ronnie, quit acting stupid.
Yeah, I would have expected something like, see me jerky. Where's my jerky? Or something. Yeah, he just like got all camera shy and just hung up.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the podcast real quick.
Hey, listen, we've told everybody about you being on the show January 16th. We're very excited about you coming on here. I think we got some of your supporters watching the show right now.
Yeah. We do want to say that we're praying for your mama, and if you need anything,
really
let us know.
it. I really appreciate that.
How's she doing?
Sure,
you got an update?
She is doing a lot better. They're running some tests on her kidneys and stuff, and they done a heart test today. Heart test passed. They done a test on her kidneys. Her kidney test passed. They did say that she's got some. What did they say? She's got proteins in her kidneys, which they're going to have to figure out. But she is doing a lot better. She's feeling a lot better, and she's getting back to herself again.
Good. Those kidneys, man, they could be big issues.
Oh, yeah. Can be. So, you still coming?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You bringing your get fiddle?
I can bring my get fiddle.
All right. Didn't know whether you wanted me to bring mine or you're bringing yours.
I always end up bringing mine, but you can bring yours too if you want to.
Did you know that our man Ronnie's a musician, Jerry?
I think we've mentioned it before. I don't think I've ever heard him play, though.
I don't know that I've heard him play either.
No.
Yeah.
Probably not. I'm not that good.
Yeah. Jerry, thank you so much for taking the call, man. Like I said, we're going to be praying for your mother. If there's anything that we can do, please let us know. We're very excited about getting you on the show. And I guess we'll let you go. I mean, not to tie you up.
I was shocked he answered because normally he just ghosts me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not.
Well, I mean, before you go, Jerry, this is our first show of the new year. So, what is your New Year's resolution?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I guess not to die.
Well,
that's a good
I think
one.
that's everybody's.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid, Jerry.
Yep.
I mean, I've lost like 71 pounds since last year.
Well, congrats.
So I'm
Pretty good.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
man,
to
I'm
set
praying
a
it's
new
not.
weight goal.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Kathy Jackson says hello, Jerry. If you give her a shout out, her dad is fixing to turn 85 Sunday, and he'd probably like one too. I mean, if you don't mind.
I don't care one bit. Appreciate y'all for watching, and hope y'all have a really good New Year. Mine started a little crappy, but we're going to push through it, and Mom's starting to feel better, so that's always a good.
All right, man. We'll see you in a couple weeks, Jerry.
Give us a yee.
All right, I'll see you in a couple weeks, bud.
Give us a yee.
Yee.
See you.
See ya.
Jerry's a good kid.
Man, I'm excited about him coming on the show.
Yeah, that'll be fun. We'll try to do something cool. I'll bring the get fiddle. He'll bring his get fiddle, and we'll jam it out.
He needs to bring that freaking Taylor.
Listen,
Who's?
Jerry.
Oh, I've got Taylor.
Yeah, and so does Jerry. A really nice, beautiful
12-string
12-string Taylor.
Yeah, well, the 12 strings.
Man, I tell you what, I get used to this, Ronnie. You're a little prettier than Jericho, in my opinion, but I'm just a little older,
Okay, time to switch because I don't go that way.
Well, you're the one calling for the switch, my man.
We'll let Jericho have it back. You guys get to see Jericho and not me.
Not forget to unhook your phone.
Yeah, that'd be embarrassing, right?
Which could be.
Out here to smoke.
Get a
Call
phone
somebody.
call.
Call somebody.
Yeah, get a phone call, and then all of a sudden everybody can hear your phone call.
Yeah. Find out how Ronnie really talks to Linda.
Ronnie puts the body heat off, man. This chair is toasty now. I don't think I've ever heated it up this much.
So, that said, what's your New Year's resolution, Jericho?
Well, I mean, I feel like I've started off strong, and everybody's New Year's, well, not everybody's, but there is a lot of people's New Year's resolution that they want to lose weight, get in better health and stuff. And I started that a couple months ago, so I was able to come into the new year a little better.
Yeah.
So I'm going to continue that, seeing how good I'm doing. But my New Year's resolution really is to try to get more financially stable and make better living conditions for me and my family.
Kimberly Medlin has a good question there. You want to? This is actually family of yours, right?
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's not my immediate family. My cousin Justin Mason,
the artist that's been on our show several times.
My cousin Justin Mason. We have some of his art and stuff, but the one that works for Marvel, that is his mama on his mom's side. It's his mom's mom, who just passed away. And they're struggling trying to get the money raised to get her buried. They're doing it through Van Kirk.
Because he just had an aunt pass away too. Both of you guys had an aunt that just passed away.
Me and him both. Our aunt just passed away. She died
on Christmas Day.
Yeah, but luckily she had life insurance and everything, so no one had to worry about her. That was amazing. But now his mama just passed away, and our papa is getting ready to pass away.
Very sick.
Yeah. So a lot of death, and my uncle's wife is getting ready to pass away. So a lot of death has happened and is coming. But anyway, that side of the family is needing help raising the money to just get her buried. And
it was like $4,000.
Yeah. Well, to get her buried, they only need like $2,500. And that's what they're trying to get up right now.
Well, on the Van Kirk page, it says $4,000.
That's the total cost of the funeral, but if they can give them half, that would cover the actual burial.
That way that they can make payments on the rest of it.
Yeah, they can make payments on the rest of it.
But they won't really start the stuff until after $2,500 is paid.
Yeah, until they get half of it paid. So that's what they're trying to get up right now. So anybody, there's on that link that I posted.
And you're donating directly to the funeral home.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about somebody messing with your money or anything else.
Yes.
The money goes directly to the funeral home.
Yes. So on that Van Kirk's thing that we posted, if you'll click on it, scroll all the way to the bottom, you can donate right there directly to the funeral home.
Because a lot of people are worried that they donate money to these causes and the money gets turned around. And there's a big thing going on in Jackson County with the children that had passed away.
Yeah. So that's
GoFundMe's.
That's why I shared that link, because if anybody was gracious enough to help this cause, it's going straight to the funeral home. There's no middleman, so you don't have to worry about where your money's going. So anybody watching right here, if you could, see, it's. I knew it was right around 1,000. Sinister Hill said it's right at 1,000 right now. So they're only $1,500 short of having the money they need to bury her, which sucks, because that means she's just going to lay there until they got half of it where they can, do their ceremony and get her buried.
Yeah, so that's it's pretty crazy. And people don't, and we've had Chad on the show. We've had a lot of people that sell life insurance, and you never think about that stuff when you're young, You
don't.
And Chad's helping your family out. Mm-hmm. He's helping my family out right now. Can't give enough love to Chad Frazier and the work that he does with life insurance. But guys, and even we had Roger on the show a couple weeks ago. Roger Hutton.
Yep.
He owns Hampton Hutton Funeral Home in Barberville. He says that you can go right in the funeral home and you can pick out everything you want and get a policy that would pay for it right there. So while you're shopping for I don't mean to say shopping, and I don't mean to make light of it, but while you're picking out your last moments, you can go right there and get a policy to cover your entire funeral cost. And I only mention that because, it's always sad when families get put in this position.
It is.
Especially right after Christmas. Nobody's got money right now,
Well, I told a lot of my family at my aunt's funeral, she died on Christmas. And me personally, I feel like that's the best day to do that. That's the best day, especially the woman she was. She went to numerous churches. She didn't have just one church. She went to numerous churches. She wanted to be in church all the time. And there's a lot of churches that have church on different days. That's why she went to so many. Very well known, very spiritual lady. I know where she's at right now, and it's in a much better place than where we're at.
Oh, that's comforting to know too.
Yeah.
And then that brings family together on that holiday.
Yeah.
It's probably the only way to get you together.
Just knowing the lady she was, she couldn't have passed on a better day.
Well, I mean, it sucks. But I mean, if you know where they're going, and you kind of know where their heart is and everything else, and her passing was pretty sudden too, right? There wasn't like a long hospital visits or anything else like that.
No, I mean she fell and broke her arm a couple months ago, and she had to live with her son for a while because he was the only one that was able to take care of her. But other than that, no, there was really no health issues.
But yeah, so that's what the page is. That's who it is. Justin Mason, his grandmother, that had passed away, I think, on right before New Year's Day, right?
Yeah,
so it was like the 30th or something like that. I'm pretty sure. But that's who it is. Glad you asked. Glad that we could discuss that and share with you guys more about that.
Yeah, because it totally slipped my mind. I actually had thoughts on talking about it during the podcast, but we got to talk about all kinds of other stuff. It slipped my mind. Yeah, so I'm glad it got brought up.
So let's recap the year as far as the things that we were able to accomplish this year.
So let's start from today backwards. Your most recent was Operation Save Christmas.
Almost 400 kids got Christmas presents.
Yeah, phenomenal. And then before that, 25 meals got delivered.
At least 25 families.
Yep. Which was also an amazing blessing because all the ones that I done was families that you really needed it, and I feel like earned it, deserved it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, and we did our best to be pretty discreet about all those things, and a lot of the people that were brought to our attention by other people.
Yeah.
It was a lot of the messages was, I know a family that could really use this. So it wasn't a lot of people asking for themselves this year, but a lot of people just understanding where other people's situations were. Which
last year was a struggling year for a lot of people.
Yeah, especially that time. Think back. There was SNAP benefits had stopped.
Yep, and that was a big driving point for us on the Thanksgiving thing. But even like me personally. Me and my family, we was late getting Christmas presents and stuff, and that's the first year ever.
When you want to start a podcast, think of that.
Yeah, it was the first year ever that we bought Christmas presents in December. We've never done that. We've always had them bought well in advance and never had to worry about it and stuff. So I know what everybody was going through because I was feeling it personally myself.
And then before that, we did the benefit in, was it McQuarrie County?
Yeah, McQuarrie County.
With Tammy Forbes, and we had Jerry Riddle with us, Kentucky.live. We had purchased a modded Xbox from him that was auctioned off to help a little boy get a defibrillator. That was having all kinds of neurological issues. Now, let me add, because this needs to be said, each one of those Thanksgiving boxes had a bag of RJ's beef jerky in it. And then when we did the thing from Jerry, he brought some of his own stuff to be auctioned off for that boy. And Ronnie brought a whole box of jerky to be auctioned off for that little boy, too. I think last I heard that auction raised like $4,500 or $5,000.
Yeah, it was around the $5,000 range. And all he needed was $1,800.
All he needed was $1,800. So I'm not saying that we done anything other than participated. And we were able to draw RJ's beef jerky. We were able to draw Kentucky Life in. And between the three of us, three separate entities, although RJ's is part of us and Kentucky Life's kind of part of us, but we all kind of have our own little thing that we're doing too. But between the three separate entities, the podcast, RJ's, and Jerry, I think there was over $1,000 worth of stuff that we brought with us, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah. So, but amongst all of our struggles that we've had internally with the podcast, we've still managed to bring a lot of good out of it.
Well, that's what makes this year so much more exciting, because a lot of the things that a lot of the struggles we had with equipment and this and that, that's not an issue that we have right now. Knock on wood, anything could go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But, we are actively looking for sponsors. So if you have a small business and you'd like to be put on the show for an ad and even be a guest, please let us know, because the money that we raise from our sponsorship, some of that's going to help fund the things that we do. I mean, obviously, we would like to try to start making stuff too, but know that your money, some of it is going to go back to the community.
Quite a bit of it, because that's one thing that we talked about, is we want to start early, and we want to make sure that, Santa looks Santa,
Right. I need a better costume. The Grinch needs a better costume.
Yeah, we need a costume for our elves. And
Jericho didn't even get a costume. He was supposed to be, I think, Cat in the Hat is what he had suggested.
And I'd love to be in Cat in the Hat, but
they're $700 for those clothes.
Yeah,
we just can't constitute taking presents away from kids to buy us costumes.
Yeah.
Right.
You just can't do it.
And I got to give Corbin Primary a shout out on that, because they let me borrow the Grinch.
They did.
So.
And I tagged them in that post.
Yeah.
I don't know if they seen it or said anything about it, but next year.
Chris, I've never even heard of the broken string in Corbin.
Yeah, so next year this year,
guys,
we want to get a goal of 10,000 for the kids.
10,000 for Operation Save Christmas.
Yep.
That'd be awesome. And hopefully this year I have a legit Cat and Hat. Like, I could have bought
families.
one. I could have bought one.
Listen, 50 families, we may change how we do that Thanksgiving altogether. Let me tell you, my deep freeze went out like a week before we did the giveaway.
That's the thing is see, we don't have a place to store.
And we don't have a place to store 50 turkeys.
I mean, we were borrowing deep freezes to stick turkeys, and we had to go collect those the day of.
Right.
So that way we could get there, and that delayed a little bit in the morning.
So, I mean, we may go a different route. We still plan on feeding families on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I don't know that we'll be delivering them raw food for them to cook. We may end up just preparing it ourselves or something like that. I don't know. I'm just saying that there may be a different avenue that we look at, but we're going to continue Jericho's Thanksgiving dinner program because we all believe in it. It's something that he kind of started.
We may have a pickup, right, for like 2 weeks that they can schedule, come pick it up.
Yeah, maybe we can do that. I mean, certainly we'll
figure something out. We're looking for ideas. If you guys got an idea, shoot.
Right, yeah. We want to tweak everything so that it's perfect. Our Operation Save Christmas, I don't know how it could have got much better than it went. I mean, we have had 4 runs at that, though. And we've been lucky each time that we did it.
It was my first run, and it went great. I couldn't really ask for anything different other than the people that showed up to be a little more polite.
But you got to expect that.
That's expected.
Yeah. Even though you're doing something free, somebody's going to complain about how you're doing it. So
I went in thinking that, I was like, I'm going to see rude people. It's expected. Just live with it and go on. This year, if you was there this past year, be a little more polite next time. That's all I'm asking. I was nice to you. Be nice to me.
Well, I mean, Jericho got in my opinion, the toughest job anyway.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't nobody really mean to me.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you be mean to Santa Claus?
Yeah.
And those that were mean to the Grinch were mad at the Grinch, not Ronnie.
Wish people would look at me. I was standing there. They would look at me. I was wearing the notion.
That's because you had a smug look on your face, man.
Because I was staring them down.
I got to ask, though, what happened to our banner? I thought we were...
It was in my car.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Brian Anderson, thank you for the new follow.
It was in my car the whole time.
Yeah.
It was there the whole time. I just forgot to get it.
Because it would have been great to have it in the picture.
I even told Jessica that night. I was like, man, that stupid banner was in the car and I forgot to get it out.
I don't know how much a refrigerated trailer would cost.
I'm not sure either. But I mean, that's something though that we got to.
Well, again, Chris, well, you just kind of got to weigh.
Yeah.
If it's worth it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We can't spend.
I don't want
a couple $1,000 on a refrigerated when we're trying to feed people.
Yeah, and take away from something else, right? So,
right.
And then first and foremost, we got to feed ourselves.
Right.
If you can't feed yourself, you can't feed nobody else.
Well, I mean, and that's a contingency on everything that we've done, and I think that's important that it gets mentioned too. We were going to hit these goals regardless.
Regardless.
I mean, I know that we had set aside money just in case. I know that Ronnie was ready to set aside, and so was Jericho. But we were going to hit these regardless, these goals, because, a lot of people started counting on it. We knew the weight of the situation. Mm-hmm. And we didn't have to be as deep in our pockets as we thought. I was barely in mine. Jericho, I don't know how deep you were in yours. Ronnie, I don't know how deep you were in yours. But and we're very thankful for that. Because like Jericho said earlier, him and his family had a little tough Christmas this year. Mm-hmm. Me and my family had a little tough Christmas this year. Ronnie and his family had a little tough Christmas this year.
We didn't have Christmas.
Well, I wasn't going to say it. I was just
we couldn't even afford Christmas this year. This first year, and it
hey,
sucks.
Becky.
It does suck.
But so yeah, we were prepared to do what we needed to do to make sure that we rose to the occasion. Thankfully, we didn't have to.
Well, if anybody hasn't noticed by now, when we say we're going to do something, we are going to do it. Once
Lord willing.
Once the ball,
Lord willing, say that, Jericho. Lord willing.
Well, Lord willing, yeah. but once that ball starts rolling, and to me, once we accepted the first dollar from who knows who the first dollar come from, but once we accepted that first dollar, that ball started rolling, and it was only going to stop when the event was over.
Well, I think that people that had been following the page could watch the urgency. Like when we were getting closer, I made sure that we were updating every day where we're at. This is how much we like. This is, the urgency became more clear. There for a while, I was like, Jericho, we'll get this figured out. No. Thank you for sharing, Becky Smith Mason. We'll get this figured out. And, Lord willing, we did. With a lot of folks' help. I don't know that we could sit here and name everybody, but I know there were probably pretty close to 40 people. Wouldn't you say?
I'd say so. I'd say
40.
Yeah.
That donated?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, easy. It wasn't a one effort. It was a massive effort.
Yeah.
Community. And that's what made it so great.
But
everybody got behind it. And we've missed a few names.
Yeah, and I apologize, guys.
Yeah, it's just really hard to keep up with everybody, but
because we try to say all the names, but if we thanked everybody individually, it would take a full.
It would take a full show.
Yeah, it would take a full show, but because of everybody that donated and efforts that we put into it, we was able to get into the newspaper. That was the first year that's ever happened.
The first year that's ever happened.
And then they gave me credit for it.
Yeah, it was all thanks to Ronnie.
Well, I'm glad Ronnie got credit.
Yeah, I'm really, because we wouldn't be where we're at without him, so I'm fine with it. Hey,
but the Grinch never even said a word. I don't know how they...
but the Grinch was outshining Santa.
Whoa, man! I don't care to say. I don't care to say that we shined the same.
Yeah. There
were some people that didn't want nothing to do with the Grinch.
Yeah, there's a few, but there's a few that didn't want nothing to do with Santa.
But
there was a few that didn't want nothing to do with me.
There was the most important one that didn't want nothing to do with Santa, but wanted the Grinch.
Why would you say that's the most important one, Ronnie?
Because it was Aubrey.
Oh yeah, my own daughter.
Oh, that's why it's the most important
one. It was certainly the most important one to me. Not taking anything from anybody else's kids, but the most important kids are my kids, and then your kids.
Right.
Aubrey, she wouldn't even come close to me. Like, I tried to talk to her and everything. I even pulled my hat off just a little bit, and I was like, and I said things that only her and I say. You know what I mean? And she still gave me a look, but didn't want nothing to do with me.
But just
ate Ronnie up.
Yeah, I said I'm gonna have to wear the Grinch costume to the podcast now.
I don't matter if I was behind that costume, she still wouldn't want me.
Oh yeah.
I like Jericho just emits an aroma that she's like, no.
Yeah, I thought that during Halloween there when I was wearing my Bigfoot costume. She kind of like leaned toward me there at once.
Yeah.
But then I rose my hands and I was like, come here. I guess some big claws on it.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, no.
Yeah. However, that said, not trying to get too off topic, Jericho has self-destroyed his relationship with my daughter because every time that she comes around, he pops out a corner and hollers at her, throws a drill on right next to her or something like that to kind of antagonize our feelings.
And she was warming up to me until you let her watch the Rapture video.
Yeah. Where Ronnie's at the beginning and he does, hey guys! Remember that video?
Oh, yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah.
All excited, loud. Yep.
I forgot about that, yeah.
Yeah, that's when Aubrey just was done with Ronnie.
That's like the first time I felt like Ronnie come out of a shell.
Listen, he killed that, didn't he?
Yeah.
If you haven't go back and watch some of the old shows. Like, some of the old shows might not be put together as good as this one, and this one's not put together well, but they're so funny. Just the bloopers and the things that get said and the conversations that get had. Like, I'm really excited about some of the guests that we got coming up. So who we got coming up on Monday, Jericho? Give us a calendar shout out.
All right, so Monday we have Dakota Wilson. He's an aspiring rapper here locally, out of Corbin. Trying to be a rapper, I guess you could say.
Now, we met him at the Corbin Mingle.
Yeah, we met him at the Corbin.
Seems to be a really great guy.
Well, I think he was on Barrett's podcast.
Okay.
And him and Barrett come over together.
Oh, you'll have to watch it because I haven't.
I haven't neither. Yeah. But anyway, so after that we got Tana Phillips out of the Redneck Brawl, Twisted Tea.
Now you just confirmed that, right? Because I just found out about this today.
Yeah. Well,
that's Friday.
Yeah, that's Friday. It's
a week from today.
A week from today.
Now, if she's watching right now, I just want to say though that she's going to have to do better than what she did on the Redneck Brawl.
Well, she said she's going to.
We had to pry her to talk.
She said after she's got to know us, she really likes us. She likes the vibe that we put off.
Right.
So supposedly she is going to come and actually
she's gonna
talk.
Get picked on if she don't.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if she don't talk, man, I'll throw Twisted Tea at her right from my seat. I'll throw it.
She about knocked herself out. We got started with that.
So Monday on the 12th is available. If anybody knows anybody or you want to come on.
What date is it?
Monday, January the 12th.
January.
February. Yep.
Okay.
And then
hey, listen, if nobody else feels it, Samson's dying to come on and talk to you guys.
Well, let's book him.
Let's open up for everybody. But he's been watching everything conspiracy he could find because I said, son, we can't have you if you don't have nothing to talk about.
Right.
And my son is, and I don't. He has no common sense, but he is so smart about everything else that when he sets his mind to find, so we don't have anybody, if nobody reaches out.
My little kids want to come on too, And me and Jessica had talked about, and I think me and you maybe had talked about it too, about how funny it would be to have just a kids show once.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Well, no, just let the kids have, full
Run the
control.
whole thing.
Yeah, run the whole thing for one episode.
You're not leaving me here with a bunch of kids.
And just hear the conversations that they have with each other.
No. See, I've raised all my kids. My kids are about gone. I got grandkids.
But you know how funny that would be? Like, really?
No, y'all gonna be in here.
No, I'll be in the couch in there.
You're gonna be watching them over here in chairs or something.
But like, you get a bunch of kids like that together. Have you ever actually sat down and listened to the conversation?
And then we need all right. So,
but if you give them roles, I figured out with kids, if you give them roles, like you two are gonna be hosts, you two are gonna be guests. You got to lead the shows now. They play those roles really well.
Well, then 16th, as everybody heard, Jerry's going to be on. Jerry Riddle, Kentucky.life. And then we're available all the way to the 30th when Olivia is going to be on.
Gotcha. Now, let's do the wife show. Can we plan that right now?
Our wives doing the show? Yeah, we need to. We really
Let's plan it right now.
All of our wives.
That'd be good. No.
Yeah, let's send the wife and the kids here.
Well, that wouldn't be fair. I would like to do a kids one. Let our kids run it once.
I think it'd be if nobody watches it would still mean a lot to me.
Yeah.
Right.
But we definitely need to get our wives lined up.
What day? Let's put them down for something.
A Friday would probably be best.
My wife will probably be here late. She'd be here late on a Friday.
What about your wife?
What about my wife?
Well, she's got to be here too, man.
Is a Monday or Friday better for your wife?
Probably Mondays, because
Monday's better for my wife.
I make Monday fine with mine.
Yeah.
The bakery's closed.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't condone anything that he says.
But I'm just.
We really need to get that disclosure button done.
Make it.
She's watching.
Yeah. Well, meaning I'll make sure whatever Mondays we pick, her Monday's cleared.
What he's saying in a loving way is he'll make sure the house is clean and the babies are took care of. That way she could be here.
Yep.
And he'll make sure that she's okay.
Thank you, boys, for clarifying.
Okay.
But yeah, I think maybe a Monday is best for Leanne.
So we got the 12th and the 19th. Both of them days are available.
Well, 12th's only in 10 days, so maybe the 19th.
Okay, on Martin Luther King Day.
You think? I know that my wife would put it off to the very last day that she was giving.
Well, I'm off on Martin Luther King, so I would bet Jessica is too. Mm-hmm. So she ain't got to worry about work or nothing.
I think the kids are probably done. The kids are probably out on Martin Luther King Day.
Are they?
I think so.
I think so.
Can you pull it up?
I can't. Well, I don't know. It depends on the school, right?
Well, I think the only person it matters to is you. Because I'll be home with the kids I actually stay home with the kids most of the time.
Well, I just put it on the calendar. January. I don't want to keep saying the wrong month. January the 19th.
Jessica says she's fine with any day.
Yeah, see,
she'll make it.
But see,
anytime she wants to be here.
Yeah.
See, told you guys that day would be fine. So there we go.
I think for Linda it doesn't matter because she gets off work at 3:30. So even if they did work that day, and sometimes because the kids are out doesn't mean she's off.
Well, there you go, guys. January 19th. That episode is going to be our wives. We are not going to be here. We're switching roles completely. The guys get to stay home while the girls run the show.
Really?
Well, you'll be home, but you'll still be operating it.
I'd have to be here to hear the stuff on that.
Yeah.
There's nobody here that can cue me if something's going wrong. So, I could remote with you guys here because you guys know the feedback.
Starting and finishing is pretty basic. Maybe I can show Jessica how to do it, and she's pretty savvy with that stuff too.
Well, maybe Ronnie wants to be here. Maybe we need Ronnie here as a safety precaution. To cut
Cut
it.
them off if they start talking too bad.
To shut the mics off.
Yeah.
If it starts going south.
So the 19th, it would be the best day. Schools are closed. We're off work stuff. So our wives get a relaxation day.
The bakery's closed on Mondays. So
Yeah. So see, our wives get a relaxation day that day.
Prepare for
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. They can do their makeup. They can come in.
Kenny was asking, well, if the women do better than us, then great.
they're great. Then they can have a podcast on Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
They can run their own, and we'll run alongside of them.
They can call theirs the sugarcoating podcast.
Yeah,
it will be the no sugarcoating podcast.
Because they definitely will sugarcoat everything.
I don't think
I worry about Leanne sometimes.
I don't think they will.
My wife, it takes her a while. Like she's very reserved until she.
My wife doesn't say it.
Comfortable.
You can see it in her face.
If anybody,
like if you say something that my wife don't agree with, you can just read it. She don't have to say it.
Oh yeah.
These cameras here will definitely pick up that ain't right.
Yeah.
That ain't right.
Yeah, Kenny, because we just installed AI tracking in these cameras.
Did we?
No, I was just saying.
Oh.
Yeah. But
he got it.
Yeah. Anybody that knows my wife at all knows that she talks forever.
Well, that's good because somebody's going to have to carry the show.
Somebody will have to. Why did that go off?
Because I accidentally hit the button.
Oh, okay.
I accidentally hit the button.
I was thinking, here comes the gremlins.
Here comes the crash.
Yeah.
Jericho's wife is about to have the best day. Uh-oh.
Yes, because we're going to swap roles that day. I'm going to do everything she's supposed to do, and she's going to do everything I'm supposed to do.
Really?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a whole flip day
yeah,
then, huh?
the whole day's going to be flipped.
So are you going to cook?
I cook all the time.
Do you?
I'm a lot better cook than Jessica. I tell you that right now, hands down. Even Sean, ask Sean. Sean, when I do cook, he's like, why don't you cook from now on?
I thought you said you couldn't cook.
No, I can cook.
No, I'm the guy that really
I can
can't.
lay her down.
Okay. Yeah, you just don't eat anything white.
Yeah, I just don't eat a lot of stuff. I'll cook it. I just won't eat it. He said he's going to have to start voting for me again.
You hadn't voted for you. Yeah, I noticed. People were voting for me today.
Well, guys, just continue to do what you're doing with the voting. I think you guys are doing a fantastic job.
Yeah,
just keep it up.
That Paul never gets picked.
Yeah.
Ever.
He's got picked.
Listen, Kathy voted on me tonight, and then I gave her a shout out after she voted against me.
Well, she knew I was already won.
No, she didn't. It was early. It was early.
Pretty obvious right from the beginning that I was getting it.
It was early, and I was like,
Called it. I just want to say I called it before the show even began.
He did. He really did.
he said, "Watch me get it tonight."
Yeah,
Because we know they're not going to vote for Paul, and Jericho just got it. They're tired of getting Jericho.
Exactly.
That's what he said.
Yep. And that's exactly what happened. Because I know our audience, and we love them. We love them for it.
Well, it's been a good recap show, guys.
Coming up this year,
What's coming up?
we decided, we talked about it, that we were going to hold a contest to let them pick what's up.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Everybody that's currently watching, we got the Wheel of Misfortune here. It's a lovely thing that we're doing. Everybody seems to enjoy it, but
Problem is just too PG, and it's not. We don't want to be the ones that change it up dramatically.
yeah,
So we'd like to give you guys the opportunity to give us your opinions on what you would like to be on this wheel. Like, we've been doing this wheel for several months now. It feels like, and we've done about every single
Paul's
one.
only done it one time for several months. Just throwing that out there.
It will be Paul on Monday. Oh, Kenny.
we need to make one of these where it says Paul automatically.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do is we're going to come up with a contest, and then we're going to post it on our page,
Yeah.
And let you guys decide what this wheel says.
Yep. You guys will compete. We'll do a drawing in the top 5.
So we're only changing 5 things on the wheel?
No, the 5. Well, I don't know. How many spots do we got?
God, there's a lot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So 12 people. We'll draw 12 names. We'll run it for like whatever.
And, you know, and we'll go over we haven't really figured all the stuff out, but please don't give Jericho a reason to get naked on this show, guys. That's completely out.
That's going to be, we already discussed that before the show, too. I said, you can't get naked. Can't get naked. Not until we get subscriptions. That'll be a fans only.
That is not a thing that I want to do. It's just if you ask me to do it.
He does it.
I do it.
It's one of those things we were talking about, and you guys have heard that joke, where you said, if you walked up to Jericho and you said, show me your nuts, he would drop his pants. He wouldn't make a funny face at you or nothing else. He'd drop his pants.
Yeah.
Because
instead of showing you that he's crazy.
Because that's the type of host I am. I'm a pleaser. I'm here to make you happy.
Pleaser. Again, fans only. That's subscription stuff right there.
Guys, we do have a lot of that coming up. We're going to be working on the short clips this year. All the little short movies that we've been talking about, we actually went over some of that. That's going to be on a subscription-only basis where those videos get released where you guys can go and watch some of the clips that we actually do. It's like miniature movies.
Like a big subscription.
No, it's not going to be expensive, but it's some miniature movies. We're going to put together some miniature movies, and we're going to make it on a subscription basis.
To pay for the
movies. But we've got some really fun stuff. Like I said, we're wanting to give away a car this year. Wanting to double everything that we've been part of. Want to be part of more. Want to do that karaoke contest. So I know I've seen at least 10 people say they would be excited about doing that. So we can work on doing that again. Putting that back together. It might be fun to revisit it the same time that we did it last year.
We might.
It's like that way it could be like a tradition. Like every year we do a karaoke contest, and we only do it one time a year during this certain time.
We can talk about that and see, and then maybe get a place and have it. We could do our remote because we know we can do a remote. Let them come in, bring their fans there.
That's crazy, Ronnie. We're not trying to spend a bunch of money on it.
Yeah, if
we're kicking around ideas live, guys. It's a horrible idea.
If they want that, they could light up the post, and we can get some money off of it to pay for it.
Well, that's how they got to win. Is they got to share and have everybody like their posts. It doesn't matter how many people come and watch them.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it's all about likes.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever gets the most likes wins.
That said, guys, exciting stuff coming in 2026.
And you girls better start getting prepared.
We've got a girls-only show, wives-only show coming up on January 19th. Wives only. We may have a kids takeover show.
Yeah, because my 2 little kids has been dying to come.
My son has been on me, and I told him, I said, son, no, you're not going to waste the time. You're not going to do that. But then today he's kind of like, Dad, have you ever heard of this? This is the off-the-grid place, and there's 909,976 rooms, and it's a conspiracy thing about the malls and stuff. He's telling me about it. I'm like, I'm really, really wild that you know that, man. And he goes, yeah. And then we started watching Abraham Lincoln getting shot. He goes, yeah, Dad, you know that happened at the Ford's Theater, right? And John Wilkes Booth broke his ankle when he jumped from the balcony and hit the stage, and that's how they caught him. And I said, yeah, I did know that, son, but you're 9.
Right.
So he's been studying.
He's been studying.
He's been studying a lot.
So,
Backrooms, that's what it was called. Anyways, guys, have a great night. Thank you for tuning in. So excited. This is going to be the page that you'll watch this show from now on. Please share. Please share with your friends because, again, we'll be doing the karaoke and all the contests that we do, and we'd love to have as many people following us and so they can be a part of it as possible.
And even if you don't watch YouTube, please go to YouTube and just follow us. That's it.
Yeah.
YouTube is very important. Please go follow it.
Yeah, and TikTok.
Yeah, and TikTok. But
hold on. Let me give them a live update. of Jericho's video.
Yeah, let's hear a live
A
update.
live update of Jericho's video. He has now surpassed Big R by almost 20,000 views. Jericho Mason's video is at 105,000.6 views right now.
That's right, baby. I'm TikTok famous. Yeah.
He's over the 100,000 on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Congrats. And this is what he said to me. I think it's my face.
Everybody's on there. That doesn't happen. Anyways, you guys have a great night. We'll talk to you on Monday.
Thanks.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Located at 511 South Main Street, Corbin, Kentucky, Sugar Booger's Custom Cakes has been bringing delicious treats to the Tri-County area for over a decade. Whether it be a cupcake, cookie, cake pop, brownie, or a signature one-of-a-kind custom cake that will be the star of any event, Sugar Boogers has you covered. Easy online ordering with polite, knowledgeable staff guaranteed to make each experience easy and stress-free. Go check them out on Facebook or give them a call for a free estimate. Sugar